Hey, it's your boy Armed Forces Sports TV. Shout out to the LDBC. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. But here go your boy again, Tekashi69, back at it. I knew I said, you know what? I ain't heard nothing from this dude in a while. I ain't heard about no bullshit, and it had to come back. Had to come back. First thing he said that, he dropping a new album or whatever. So I mean, I don't even believe this is real. Hopefully, it's not real. But I'm going to go on the premise that it is real because a shot was fired into a window. So that could hit anybody. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, it was a beanbag fired through the window and, everybody was on board with it and they knew nobody was going to get hit and things like that. Kanye name got mentioned. Tekashi name got mentioned. I think Nicki Minaj was supposed to be there, so it got mentioned. And all the people that he previously had beef with, their names got mentioned. So it works out for everybody, as long as we know that it's fake, and as long as we know that nobody got hit or killed. Hopefully that's the case. But I'm 50-50 on that. You never know because it's a report. But he got shot at a video shoot, and he says that this single and this album, this project's gonna be the hottest thing this year. Well, I'm sorry, no, it's not. Because J. Cole dropped the album, if I'm not mistaken. It could have been the end of 17 or the beginning of 18. And that shit was fire. Straight lyricism, fire beats, cool messages. The album sold well. All the singles did good that was on there that he dropped. I mean, a lot of the singles they was playing them at the NBA playoffs and things like that on the commercials. So, I mean, those singles did well. They were high power, high classic singles that are timeless that you can listen to forever. So, no, your project will not be the hottest thing this year. I can tell you that. You might be in the news more than J. Cole, but your music ain't hotter. You don't sell more albums. You don't get more views, and you don't make more money. So, there, I know you're wrong. Unless you surprise me and you drop some shit where it's like, goddamn, that shit nice. But I doubt it. And he's still on probation for the underage girl or whatever with that situation. We already talked about that earlier. But he's still on probation for that. So he could possibly end up maybe violating that. I mean, I don't understand how you get on probation for getting shot at. I don't understand how you violate probation for getting shot at, but whatever. I mean, it is what it is because he put himself in that situation. That's probably why they're thinking about it that way. You know what I'm saying? And we all know that he not about that life. He really ain't that type of dude. He just do certain shit. Like, that's just the type of dude he is. He like bullshit. Like, pretty much he reminds me of that rapper. I think he's from Memphis, Young Dolph. Like, dude, you didn't got shot. You didn't got shot at on a bunch of different occasions. You didn't got shot on a couple of occasions. Your tour bus got shot up. It's people, fathers that's in there, people, mothers that's in there. But I can't feel bad for them because at the same time, you know the type of dude that you running with. So, even though he is a risk, I feel bad for Kanye. I feel bad if Nicki would have got shot. But you know this dude. You know this dude do certain shit, say certain shit. So it's like, you doing it for the money. You want to be involved in a project for the money, but is the money worth your life? And maybe it is. To some people, the money is worth their life. They know that certain things can happen. They've heard about certain things, but they go anyway. So that's their problem. And he trolling Cali. Well, I can say the West Coast. He trolling the West Coast, and he trolling Chicago. And I think it's dangerous to troll both because those West Coast guys, they do come over here and wreak havoc if they got a problem with you and they don't like you. And Chicago's right there. He say he went to O Block. He went to O Block. Nobody was outside. And trust me, you know what I'm saying? I don't stay too far from O Block. You know what I'm saying? When I was in Chicago. And when I married my wife back in 2012, she was like, I want to go through the city or whatever. I went on leave. Me and my wife went out or whatever, and we went over there around that area, but we was over there like, I would say during the summer, I would say maybe about 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. And she was like, it's not that bad over here. Ain't nobody outside. I said, ain't nobody finna be outside. Like, it's early in the morning. The only people that are outside are the people that are going to work. The kids already done went to school. And I said, that's it. You know what I'm saying? The workers, the people that picking up trash and things like that, the trash men. I mean, it's a couple of patrol cars, like, that's it. But I picked that time to come and show you, because she from Miami. She grew up with money, so she used to that type of lifestyle. So I'm not finna bring you around. But I know some nut shit happened. I would never do that anyway, because you know your life is in my hands. I'm not saying crazy shit don't happen during the day in Chicago, because it does. But at the same time, I brought you around the safe time. So I know he went around the same time when it's empty, nobody's out. The ghouls and the goons and the gangsters ain't outside around the time he went out there. If it's empty, and old blocks stay full, especially from motherfucking 5 p.m. to like, I would say 1 in the morning. That shit's jumping. Like, if you want to catch you a jumping time, you'd have went out there at 9. That's when all the parties then started. Everything is going on. That's when everybody full of that liquor, full of that weed, full of that lean, full of that drink. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really wanted some smoke, you would have went out there then. Nah. You want to take your ass out there at 10 o'clock. And I don't even know the day he went out. He could have went out there on a Sunday. So it's even less people out there. They at church. You know what I'm saying? So he has a way of moving that's going to get him hurt. And with them West Coast dudes, they move a different way. I got a couple of West Coast homies, and I've already been informed of how they move. You know what I'm saying? Like, they've already told me, like, those dudes, they move a certain way. They move different from the way we move. Like, we don't give a fuck. We just go do some shit. The way they move in a way to kind of play with you, aggravate you, get you where they want you, then they do what they want to do to you. We don't move that way. We move a certain way, like, hey, if I could catch you at the light, or I could catch you, you know what I'm saying, walking down the street, catch you coming out of the corner store. And none of this is myth, because you can find all of this stuff. You can find it all. You can go on World Star, where you seen the cat come out. I think he had a KC hat on, a blue Kansas City Royals hat on. He came out of the corner store and he was like, oh, I ain't even supposed to be over here right now. What the fuck you doing over there then if you ain't supposed to be over here? So basically you saying, I'm in enemy territory. I'm so bold and disrespectful that I'm finna come over here. I'm finna go in the store and I'm finna get something to drink. I'm finna buy fucking candy, boy. You don't think nobody seen you go in that store, or somebody might have seen you go in there? He came out. As soon as he came out, it was a dude waiting on his ass. Started busting at him. He got shot multiple times. And then he dropped his phone. When he dropped his phone, the dude was busting so hard, and he was walking forward as he was busting, and he walked right over the phone as the phone was recording, because he was on Facebook Live. And this dude wasn't busting like on the gangster movies, like with the one arm out and the head cut to the side where there's no aim. No, he had that motherfucker goddamn 10-2 in the hand, pointing forward, one eye open, one eye closed. You know what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't fucking around. Like, he was really trying to fuck him up. That's what 6ix9ine, that's what's going to happen to him. And I watched the CJ Goodfella video where he said they're not going to hit him right now. They going to hit him when he a regular dude. When he, CJ said, when he living off royalties, he don't got the big crew, he ain't got all this security around and shit like that. That's when they going to catch him. And bullshit follows you forever. Like, there's shit that I did back in the day that I still have to be aware of, that I still have to make people aware of. You know, like when I was out in New York, you know, oh, let's go here. Like, nah, bro, like, I'm not going over there. And it don't even got to be bullshit that I did. It could be some shit my uncle did. It could be some shit my cousin did. But I was with him. And you hang, you bang. So if you was with somebody that was doing some fuck shit, some bullshit, you gonna get your ass busted too. And if you was doing the shit with him, you gonna get your ass bust. And if it was just you by yourself doing it, you gonna get your ass bust. That's what you hang, you bang, man. But 6ix9ine, he gonna learn. And he got to get better security. Because he got a mole somewhere. How the fuck people know where you live at? How they know where you doing your video shoot at and all that? All that shit should be secret. That information had to be sold. Somebody had to find out somewhere. I mean, I don't know. And I don't know, like I said, it could have been a scare. I would say it was a scare tactic. You know what I'm saying? Or they could have seen him through the window and shot and missed. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it all depends. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that was the case. Maybe they seen him through the window and shot. And when the shot was fired, everybody ducked and they missed. I don't know because I wasn't there. But 6ix9ine think it's a game. Stop trolling these people. Stop trolling them. Stop trolling them. You troll some of these people, and then you're trolling people. You're trolling hoods, trolling streets, trolling cities. Everybody is not like you. Everybody's not gonna say, keep trolling, I'm gonna bust your ass. Some people ain't gonna say shit. Some people, they already got money. Their name in the streets is already sold up and tattooed. So on them, they feel like shit. What I gotta go on social media for? For what? What's the point? Except to incriminate myself and look cool. That's the only thing that I could think of why they do it. But I feel like a lot of dudes, they just like, no, I'm not doing that shit. I see you when I see you. When I can find out where you at, I'll bust your ass. But 6ix9ine, he gonna learn. He gonna learn. He think it's a game. He keep doing this shit. We've been talking about it for a couple of years now. And there's the method to his madness. This is what helps him to sell CDs, helps him to sell albums. You know what I'm saying? People want to know what he's doing now because of these certain events, which is cool if you're making the money now, but you are playing a dangerous game. What if you had one of your children there? What if you had one of your children there with you? And it's common for rappers to have their children in their videos. It's common for them to have their mothers, you know. They could have their father there. I love my mother and my father, you know. I don't have a bad relationship with either one. So your father could have been there. So let's say your father, your mother, or your kids was there, and one of them got shot in the chest and died, or got shot in the face and died. One of your kids died. Like, that's how I know that dude would do anything for money. He'll do anything for money. I would never put my people at risk like that. Or if I decided to roll them dice the first 4 or 5 times, I would stop after. I would be like, hey man, I'm straight. Like, I was tripping. You know, I was on some dope. I was on some drugs. I was saying anything just to get rid of that shit. I made it already. I already got bread now. Like, that's done and over with. But I'm telling you, this dude, he liked playing with fire. He wanted them type of dudes. I got a homie like that. He loved playing with fire. And he almost match. He had a problem one time with some chick. I don't know the full extent of the situation, but words were said. Shorty got on the phone. You know, she was a dyke or stud or whatever the name is for him. No disrespect to the, you know, homosexuals or gay women out here. You know, I don't know too much about the community or whatever, but he got into it with her. You know, words was exchanged, and it was jokey joke. He liked to play a lot. She got on the phone, caught up to her people. They came back with the strap. And when they came back with the strap, they put the strap in his face, and they put the strap in my other homie's face. And they could have died that night. But fortunately, no triggers were pulled. So the fact that no triggers were pulled, they survived. But that should have been a lesson to learn. Like, stop playing with everybody. Everybody not playing with you. And I know for a fact, because I'm not playing with you. I'll never tell you, hey, I'm going to bust your ass. I'm going to shoot you. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I ain't finna pull out no gun and put it in your face. Pretty much, if you see my gun, you probably won't see the next day. That's how I look at it. And I ain't threatening to kill nobody, threatening to shoot nobody. That's just how some people think. And 6ix9ine, he gonna run into a dude like that. He gonna fuck with somebody that's gonna say, hey, all right, that shit's cute. I'll check up with you later. That's all they're gonna say. I'll check up with you later, man. You got it. I think that's the most scariest people to me. I like for a motherfucker to tell me, nigga, I'ma kill you. I prefer that more. It would make me uncomfortable, but I would prefer it. Because I have an idea of what they're sort of thinking. But when you get into it with a motherfucker and they like, all right, I'll check up with you later, and they dip out. You got a problem now. That's too vague for me. I don't like that. What you mean check up with me later? Like, you want to whoop my ass later? You know what I'm saying? You might want to shoot my car while I'm not in it, or you might want to come in the house and catch me sleeping and fuck me up. Or you could be the type of person like, I'll kill your kids, or I'll kill your mama and then make you come out. Make you go crazy, make you look for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what he gonna run into. Because he keep doing this shit. He keep doing it. And he think the shit funny. But that's all I gotta say about it, man. God bless him. He like to taunt people, but it ain't gonna work out for him. But it's your boy Armed Forces Sports TV. Shout out to the LDBC. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'll be back with another one when I can.